Hi, welcome back. Next part. Okay, so I think we can do here parts of the motor again. And we see here many of them. And we have surely to make the motor itself, the one side there. This side here we haven't built it. So we have to do that. So I try that now. Add mesh, circle, rotate x 90 degrees, scale down, edit mode, extrude scale, bring it out to the Y, extrude scale again. So we're here, then extrude and bring it into the Y, extrude scale a little, extrude, bring it out to the Y, extrude scale a little, extrude, bring it into, scale a little, and F to close. That is that part there. We make it outer ring, extrude to the back, so we have a closed object. Then we give them a smooth. You see that is too smooth. We don't want that. So we only this one, this should be flattened, but not that one here. That should be smoothed. That looks better. And we here need some loops for the shading. Good. So that is all in all this thing. Sure, we must cut in and so on. Sure. This one we have on the other side too, so we can take that from the other side and plug it there too. So that was it from the other side. So we simply take with L this thing there, Shift D, make a copy, P to separate selection, and now that is a singular one, and I can grab that away. So I grab that to the other one, grab. So we have that there, and this one comes there beside. Good. We looked at them on the same high, so we look from top. Good. We looked at the same color, so we look here. What's the name for this color? Steel, metal, no, Kupfer pur. Okay, so we take it here too. Kupfer pur. So we have that. That is good. We see here comes a cylinder out, so we take that out. Add mesh cylinder. 24 is okay. We scale that in the set. Good. Here in the middle is a little bit smaller, so we take their loops 2 times for the shading layer and scale, give here 1 loop there and 1 loop down under, and then we mark that part there, extrude and scale down, and then we have that thing there. Good. We bring a bevel on the top, so we mark that, Control B, move, ready. Same on the down part. That down part we don't need, that comes into the other. Okay. So we smooth that. See shading arrows again. So we have to loop there. Good. Now we bring that onto and into. So here, top view, bring it to the thing there. We look where it is. It is in the front part, yeah, but a little bit more to there and a little bit more down. Let's see that from a better angle. So that is good, but it must come higher out. So we take here this part and bring them a little bit higher. Give the same material, so that was kupfer, pure. Okay, good. We done that too. File, save. Then here on the side is the oil input. So we build that now. So add mesh cylinder 24, scale down to that size, then bring it in front. Good. Then we take here the loop, extrude scale, extrude upward, extrude scale again with the outward, extrude, bring it up, and now we need only bring that here out. So we have to cut here, or we simply plug some on. So Control B, we bevel that, we bevel the yarn part 2, good. Then we take here a smooth on, see the shading arrows, so Control R, loop, loop, and everywhere where you can find some. Then the top faces that are flat, so we can take their flat, bottom 2, good. After there, normally you must bring loops there for the shading arrow, but I should have honest. Okay, good. That is this black one I want to bring out there. So I have to input there, add mesh a cube, scale down. I look from front. Scale index, things such like that, and that one here must be a little bit higher. So I take here with background selection, word selection, circle, no, there are other marked with, so I get border selection and bring them more out. So we have a thicker one, and you see we have that here on the top, but it surely should be scaled in the Y, such like that, a little bit higher, that's for true. And we want to get these two edges scale in the Y, that we have a little effect there, and then Control A to select all, Control B to bevel that. Good. So we have that thing, we combine them by joining, and so we have that thing that comes here on side. So we grab it there, bring it in front, so top view, bring it there, jump to, rotate, and bring him in. Yes. That comes there out, but it can be a little bit more in. But be careful with that all. Don't do too much, but don't make too less. That's like ever. It's an art, yeah. So black plastic is the one, and the other one is this kupfer, so plus, and we give them this kupfer pur, and plus we need plastic, so black plastic rough, and that should be the top part there. So we take that and that and say black plastic sign. So we have done that too. Good. Yeah. So we got this outer rim lines of all. That is okay. File save. But we must know how the rest looks. So we have to see a motor, and there you see how that looks really. Yeah, that is the baseline. So we have that, we have that. We only need that part here and bring that into the rest there. Good. So then we make that. So we add mesh cube, scale in the set, scale in the X. Let's look where we are there. Okay. Then we get the down part, scale in X, bring in the front. That is okay. We want to bevel this sides here, so edit mode, take this one and that one, Control B, and bevel that. Good. Then we bevel the whole front. And the whole back. And the rest comes in the object, so you don't see that. So we bring that here a little bit to the side, that we see what we got there. Here's another leaning than there, but that we can adjust when we see the rest of them. Good. So we smooth that, but the front and the back face should be flat. And we need, for the shading arrows, nervy to say, but each time we need loops. Good. So we bring that to the rest there. That is top there, so there. And top view, it is here. Jump to, bring it a little bit back, and that is only on the down part, so that is many to create. So it must be some like it's more and a half, so here, and that is only the down part, sure. So that can be fit a little bit more up, I think, and a little bit smaller at the top, I think. So we get the top and bring them more down and scale a little so that we can go here a little bit more up. Then that should work. only thing we can do is rotate that and bring that up. Then we get here a close up too. And when you want to have there a bevel in, you can try to cut that and bend that and all this stuff, but I don't want that, so we'll let it like it is. So we make it this kupfer material too, so kupfer pur, that's good. For me that is good. For others think, what a mess, but they don't build bikes. So that here isn't okay, I see that too. So we have to bring that here more like there. And when we want to fix that there, then we must take a plane out. So then we take that here, extrude, bring up, rotate them, and get then the top part there, and bring them more to here. And when we get a loop in here, we can bevel this edge. So we can take this edge here, can bring it a little bit more in, and Control B, bevel that. Then we will get here round looking effect there. Good. So we done that a little bit more, but only a little. File, save. So we look at the original there. Yeah, there is no thing there, but we have that one. Yeah, here the outstanding part there, we can do that, but I don't care about such. The screws is the 6 counted one, I think, and 1, 2, 4 on this side, and the rest around it. Okay. So we go to the motor. Where is the motor? Here. And we take here cylinders, add mesh cylinder, scale down, rotate X 90 degrees, and now we place them everywhere. So 4 times at this one, but first top view and bring it to the same position, jump 2, but a little bit more and more, and we have to take the back to the complete back. Then we want to bevel the front, Control B. Then we need the loops. You know for what? Yes, you know. And we smooth it, and we give them that kupfer material. So we got that, and we make that 4 times there. So Shift D, Shift D, and Shift D. Then around the whole stuff again, like there, there, maybe there. So we got that. That is good. We need the screws on there, and they are silver. So that we track in the half, so it should ever be the half in the object, the half out of the object there. So we have that good there, and that a little bit more in the middle, that it looks symmetry. Um, Now I try first to bring them all together. So I join them, then join that, and the rest, and the other two things too. So we have now one big motor block. Yeah. Good. We have this motor, but without the screws. I told it you. So we have to do this. So the screws with the 6 counted one. That is that one there. Shift D. We make there a steel on. So steel. Then we bring them to position that is there. And we scale down and bring it to position. Can be a little bit smaller than the underground there is. So such like that. And bring it on to like there. Good. So we place now all of this. Shift D. Shift D. And so on. And we have next the problem that we have too many words for one scene. Each computer has other power, and not each computer can do it like my computer. So we should bring things together and place them on other layers and use then only instances of objects. Then they have 0 words and you can handle them easier without some crashing PC. So we will do that at next. We have 195,000. That is very, very, very much. So we must do that the next to make instances. So, but at first we join them all together. That is good one. Good. We have built a motor. Some bitchy motor there. But we must build the handles there and yeah, the cables and this other stuff there. But for the start, that is okay. We have the other side from the motor. Good. So I will let it by that for this time, and we see us then in the next part, and go on and on and on, you know. Okay, so see you. Bye.